Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Hello. I want to talk today about coming out and about my coming out. Your whole life, you feel like everything is how it's supposed to be. You know, you're living with your family, and some people may not because you just aren't able to, and because you feel things happen for a reason. And some people say, you know, you choose to be gay, or you're born this way. And I think it's true that you're born a certain way. You know, I always knew I was gay. And I can't explain how. I just knew it. Like, something wasn't going for me. Like, although I had a lot of guy friends, I knew that girlfriends, you know, like dating wise, were not the ones. I wanted a guy to be in my life and be my safe haven. So let's get to the story. My coming out started a few years ago. I was in 7th, 8th grade. I was in 8th grade. And I was depressed. And, you know, I was trying to do a lot. I was self-harming, and I didn't really have no one until I met this guy. Now, I met this guy, and he came into my life and completely, like, did a 360 for it. He completely changed it. I was happy and everything. So we eventually started dating, and I wanted to bring him home because he had took me to his home, meet his mother and everything, meet his family. So they knew about us. So, before I even got, like, this was months before I ever brought him just to meet my mom. But, you know, she one day asked me, like, you know, 'cause I was, you know, depressed, like I said, and she was like, why are you depressed? And I was just like, you know, I wanted to kill myself because I was gay, and I felt I had no outlet. I felt like I wasn't going to be accepted. And on top of that, I was dealing with a lot more. So my sexuality was just literally a little portion. I'm not saying my sexuality was what I wanted to really kill myself over. It was just one of the many things that was just in my life going wrong, I thought. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. So yeah, I came out to my mother. She was crying, but not because of my sexuality. She didn't really care. It was because of my self-harming issue. Then, you know, she told my siblings, really, but they knew, I think. You know, I came and told my other family members, and like all my family knows, so it doesn't matter now. For me, my problem was my father. He had high hopes and dreams already set for me. You know, me getting married, having kids, the whole bibbidi bobbidi. And I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna have kids. He just, pictured me with a woman. And that's not what's gonna happen. And when he found out, he was in his feelings about it. And I didn't have the best reaction because, he was like, I felt you should have told me woo this and that. And when I was more like, it's my life, I don't care what you think. And it may be petty, but I honestly don't think people should have to come out like, it's you love who you love, like, it's not something that people should care for. Like, they should care for your happiness, not who's laying in your bedroom at night. And if you're happy with who's in your bedroom at night, they should be happy too. I want to be a voice. I want to be the person that people can come to when they feel they don't have a voice. I've been to GSA at my school. I listen to people tell their stories on YouTube, and I have people who, message me and tell me like what they're going through. And some things are, horrible and they really get you down. And people be going through depression, coming out is hard. People go through suicidal thoughts. Parents are going through a divorce, they think it's their fault. I want to be the person that you can come to and tell this to. There's nothing wrong with you. You're a beautiful person, whoever you are. Value yourself. That's all you can do. You're your greatest treasure. That's how you will survive, knowing that. And once you value yourself, you can value others and feel good about who you are and what's to become. And it is such an amazing feeling to know that you're not alone. I'm not alone, although I feel alone. This world is crazy, it's dangerous, and it's all a game that we have to play. We're the players, we have the pieces, so just gotta make the move. If that makes sense, some people get confused with riddles and stuff like that.
Wow, fantastic, baby. Dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance.